When you do a really hard workout, your brain releases a chemical that literally grows new brain cells. Most people have no idea this is happening, and most people are not exercising hard enough to trigger it. The chemical is called brain-derived neurotrophic factor BDNF for short. Think of it as fertilizer for neurons. It helps brain cells grow, form new connections, and survive longer. Researchers at Nord University published a full systematic review on this in Brain Sciences Journal in January 2025. What makes high-intensity interval training HIIT different from a normal jog is how hard it pushes the body. A 2025 randomized trial in Scientific Reports compared HIIT to moderate exercise. HIIT caused a significant increase in BDNF. The lower-intensity version caused almost no change. Here is why. When you push hard enough, your muscles produce a chemical called lactate. That lactate travels through the blood and into the brain where it acts as a signal to grow new cells and blood vessels. The harder you work, the more lactate you produce, the more BDNF you get. BDNF is especially active in the hippocampus. That is the part of the brain that handles memory and learning. More BDNF in the hippocampus means better memory, better learning, and more protection against age-related cognitive decline. Research on HIIT and the hippocampus shows actual increases in the volume of that brain region. And this is why the NTNU team highlighted brain protection as one of the outcomes of their minimum 30-minute per week finding. The brain is not separate from cardiovascular fitness. When you improve your VO2 max, your peak oxygen uptake, you improve blood flow and oxygen delivery to every part of the brain. The key thing the research keeps confirming is that moderate exercise does not trigger the same BDNF response. Going for a casual walk or a light jog is good for you, but it does not produce enough lactate, does not push the heart hard enough, and does not generate the same brain protective signal. You do not need long sessions. The 2025 Scientific Reports trial used 15-minute HIIT sessions, a session of 4 intervals of high effort separated by short breaks. That is a realistic time commitment that produces real brain changes. And here is something worth knowing if you are in school. Studies have found that HIIT before studying or a test improves performance. Not because you are more awake, because your brain literally just released BDNF and has more raw material to form new connections with what you are learning. Did you know exercise could physically grow your brain? Drop a comment and tell me if that changes how you think about working out.